Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and here is a slightly different video that I've been doing. It's not 1970s, it's actually brand new and looking towards the future. So you may have seen on social media today or yesterday, depends when I managed to get this video up, that the track design for Jeddah in Saudi Arabia has been unveiled by Herman Tilke and Formula One. And we now know what the track is going to look like in Saudi Arabia for the second to last race in early December this year. And amazingly, modders are already hard at work, and I have the track here in Assetto Corsa. So we are in the 2020 Williams, and this is genuinely my first experience of this track. I've not been out on this track. This is genuinely my first experience. The most I've seen of this track are the renders on social media. So we now get to find out. So this is where the pit lane's going to exit. Oh. Follow the white line. Under the grandstand, that's nice and interesting. So it was a tight right-hander, wasn't it, first? I feel like that's going to be the only overtaking point, but it's still really quick. God, it is quick. It's a very, very quick track, isn't it? And lots of S-bends, particularly down this bit. It's the fastest street circuit ever, I think they said. Definitely fastest street circuit ever in on the current calendar. So faster than Azerbaijan, and that's got that really, really long straight. Mind you, Azerbaijan's quite short. I suddenly realised I was getting closer to that wall than I wanted to. And I believe it is going to be a night race as well, so it's going to feel sort of quite like Singapore. So again, just going quiet, just trying to figure out where this is still. It's just a never-ending series of S-bends, isn't it? It doesn't seem to be ending. There we go. Finally, a bit of thing. I struggle to see how people are going to overtake around this track. I'm not going to lie, because there's not really many overtaking places. I mean, they've said about a few potential DRS zones. What way is this going? Oh, there. Yeah, still trying to learn it, obviously. But it's sort of... Oh. Ow. Okay. I don't know if that will be gravel. I doubt... Well, it's not really gravel, is it? But I doubt it'll pull the drivers off if they went that far like that. Again, this is a very early mod. Someone's literally just made this this day. Credit to the modder. You might be able to spot the LGBT flags in Saudi Arabia. The modder put them in because he was like... You know, they've got terrible human rights. F1 shouldn't really be in there because you know, yeah. But like, so here's the We Racers one in the LGBT flags because, hey ho, We Race as one, right? And if Saudi want Formula One there, they need to accept that sort of stuff. So, I mean, I'm personally not 100% on board with the idea of A, Saudi Arabia, and B, this track. I mean, it's fun, but it's not. There's like no overtaking opportunities, so I'm not sure how it would go. I think particularly for 2021, it's going to be a terrible race because they're not going to be able to follow closely. So I think it's going to be a bad race this year. Potentially in the future, because it is like a 5-year deal. So a 5-6-year deal. So we've got this track for a while. So hopefully the newer cars in the future will be able to follow closer. But we'll have to see, because you'd really struggle to follow another car through here. Now, I know I could go faster, and I'm sure others will go faster, but again, I'm just taking it gentle and trying to get to know the track, because again, it's a completely brand new track. I'm sure it'll be fun for the drive. It's very flat as well, which is never leads to a good racetrack. Most of the good racetracks aren't, like, the best racetracks aren't flat. I think the only good racetrack that's flat, you could argue, is Silverstone. All the other tracks I think that are flat aren't the best. Like, not even Azerbaijan's flat. That's even got a hill. This is very flat. Again, this might change, but again, from the renders online, it looked like it was going to be pretty flat. So I reckon it'll be fun for the drivers, and watching quali will be good. I mean, it's a long circuit as well. It's like 6 kilometers. It's the longest street circuit ever, I think. Apart from maybe like the crazy stuff they had in like the 50s and 60s. But it's like one of the longest street tracks ever. Definitely longest street track on the calendar. So longer than Singapore. And Singapore is the... No, Baku is the second longest track on the calendar. Singapore is the longest time-wise. Just because it's such a slow track. This will not be a slow track. Again, because it's quite long, I don't know how many laps they're going to be getting as well because of the distance. So it'll be... Let's ignore that. I don't know how many laps we'd get. It would be... Spa's 44, isn't it? And that's about 6 kilometers as well. So is it going to be about 50 lap race? Sub 50 laps? Again, you'll have to let me know in the comments. But personally, I'm not looking too much forward to this track, particularly as well when we had 2020 and we went to racetracks we haven't been to for a while. All right, we've got Imola and Portimao back on the calendars for this year, but Nürburgring and Istanbul. Even Mugello, there are great racetracks out there that are crying out to be used for F1, and then they announce a new track for 2021. They're like, yeah, it's somewhere that hasn't got a racetrack, probably won't produce great racing, has bad human rights records, but money. I was happy with Franz Tost's response about it. He was asked what he thought about racing in Saudi Arabia, and he was like, "Oh, it's great for advertisement. And it's great financial opportunities and business opportunities." Like he didn't even allude to the racing. You could sort of tell he was like, "Yeah, the racing's going to be crap, but it's a new market."
Who said that?
Franz Tost.
Who's that?
Team principal of Alpha Tara.
Right, let's do one more lap. Let's see how fast I can do this final lap and get a baseline. I am by no means a fast driver. I'm sure someone else like Jimmy Broadbent or Tim Marduk or Arava or someone like that is going to jump on this and be like, "Oh, here's a time that's 10 seconds quicker." But I'm still curious to see sort of what time. I'd say take the time that I get and add 5 to 10 seconds, like for me. So take 5 to 10 seconds off, and that'll be sort of the lap times that we'll get. But it's just a continuous series of S-bends. The drivers' necks are going to feel horrible. So my lap time there was a 1:38.856. So I reckon I reckon you'd be looking at 130, 131s maybe for the genuine lap times around here. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about Saudi Arabia. I personally don't think... I think it's a bad place to go to because of their human rights history and whatnot. And I don't think we're going to get much racing on the track, particularly in 2021. I don't think we're going to get much racing. We'll have to see how the new cars look further on. But who knows? It may end up being an absolutely amazing track. So let me know in the comments. If you want to see more stuff like this, reviewing tracks or trying different cars, let me know as well. I'm totally open to ideas. I'm only doing the 1975 F1 season at the moment. So go check that one out as well if you want more Assetto Corsa VR content and see how I do in 1970s cars. And again, on tracks that are actually much better than this and exist, but like back in the day, like Kyle Army or Buenos Aires, or the Barcelona City Circuit, although that one was far too dangerous. So go check that one out, and yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos and hit the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more. So other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.